Shalom. First and foremost, we say Kalam Yahweh Shem Yahushua Bashim HaKadosh, and double honors to the elders and apostles, the great millstone, who do rule and teach well. Honors to the brothers, push the truth across the four corners with all sincerity. Toss upon ya, check it in with another video. I want to be edifying to those who like. Alright, I just got back from the gym, did my little thing and whatever, moved a little bit of weight. And then, got back home, got ready for lunch, make that post-workout meal. And, just kind of look around the news, see anything I wanted to get into. And then I doom scrolled for a little bit, and I chanced upon this. All right, so let's just watch along. Alright, you see how fucking wicked this shit is, man? And how wicked this place is, alright? That you have this shit, going on. Alright, it's nothing to get emotional over. It's just, the scriptures does say that Lord will put a perverse spirit in the midst thereof. Alright? And this is a very, very wicked place, man. This is Babylon the Great. AKA, America, spiritually, Egypt, Sodom. All right, this is an example of spiritually Sodom. This is an example. All right, we know it's a sin for a man to put on a woman's garments, and then a sin for a woman to put on a man's garment. All right, and two of those things are very much aberrant. Not only aberrant, but very much, popular and well known and seen in this society, right? And this type of behavior is protected, right? Under our ways, we're supposed to be able to put evil away from among us, such as this, right? Be able to put these people to death, these men to death, right? But, in this society, we're ran under this damn wicked devil, so we're not able to do that. So let's get like two precepts, and then I'm gonna eat lunch, and then see how I'm gonna get to camp with all the rain. I'm probably gonna have to leave a little earlier, manage my time. If I'm gonna be there by 3, I'm probably gonna leave out of here by 1 to count for all the delays. All right, so let's go get the two scriptures. All right, this is the book of Sirach, chapter 10, verse 2. As the judge of the people is himself, so as officers, and what manner of man the ruler of the city is, such are all they that dwell therein. All right, now America, all right, and the whole beast system is under the control of the elite banking families, right? America, NATO, and the EU, pretty much all these Edomite nations get in together to oppress and control the darker nations and have control over the world. All right, the world is given into the hand of the wicked. Job 9:24, and it was also prophesied in Revelation 20 that the devil shall be loosed a little season, which time we're in right now, and slowly, well, I won't say slowly, but we can see is unraveling before our very eyes. It's not slowly. It's right now, as you can see in the news and prophecy. It's not slowly. It's coming down fast, man. The prophecies are coming out. That's like 2nd Esdras 9, Habakkuk 2, which I think I'll get that one towards the end. After this one, and I'll just let that be that. All right. So yeah, all lead goes back to lead banking families, and in their secret societies. When you hear these different whistleblowers speak on them, a very big piece of it is homosexuality, is this alphabet, behavior. Men putting on dresses, wigs and all types of madness, right? And getting popped, man, all right? Or engaging in very aberrant, sexually, how do you say it? Yeah, I think it is aberrant. Yeah, aberrant behavior. Yeah, or wicked, perverse sexual behavior. Right. Which perverse means perverted or crooked. Right. This is not straight. This is not, uh, you know, righteous. This is fucking wicked, man. Right. Into necrophilia, into pedophilia, into fucking, what was it, bestiality, right? Into all kinds of orgies, fucking one woman and like fucking three guys, into all that shit. One guy and three men. They into all types of shit, man. All types of wicked shit, right? And such manners are reflected in the people because they prop up this type of behavior and advocate for it and protect it, right? So we should get back to Habakkuk. Habakkuk, you know, no, Habakkuk is over here. Habakkuk 2. So you get to the point. Yeah. So Habakkuk 2:15. Woe to him that giveth his neighbor drink, that putteth that bottle to him, make it drink it also, that thou mayest look on a nakedness. Yeah, man. All right. That's what Esau does, man. All right. These devils do. Their why represents their philosophies. Right. And part of their philosophies is this alphabet behavior. Right? And they push it on the other nations, and a part of their stipulations of dealing with them is that they make them have to follow this shit. Right? They make them have to have protections in place for people that do this behavior. That's why any nation that does deals with America, some way, somehow, all those laws against alphabet behavior, against homosexuality, those things are gone, man. Right? And it just opens up this can of worms in their society, and it ruins them. Okay, nations that for many long years never engaged, or had laws in place against that type of behavior, now engage in that type of behavior, right? And I think I was watching John Kiriakou, and he was bringing that up, and there was a time where Russia wanted to like try to make deals with the U.S. to make an alliance, but they said Russia said we really can't work with you because when you make deals with these other nations and start to work with them, you guys always make them turn into the alphabet shit, right? So we can't really work with you, right? So yeah, that's true. That's 100% true. But he didn't name what Russian diplomat it was, but he just said that was an account of something that he was witness to. So let that be that. We're edified. It's just another example of how wicked this place is. All right, do that. Shalom.